All right. We shall begin. Double check my mic's working. Seems to be. Solus! Solus! Oh my gosh, I thought you died. How's it going, Solus? Also, welcome, Marcus. First person to the stream, Keanu Reeves. I really hope that that's the right Keanu Reeves. That would be dope. Extreme Gamer, welcome. If you're still hanging out. Okay. As it were, because I started the stream, my kid got up out of bed. Terrible habit he's been having these recently. So, we're gonna get things rolling here. And while it's doing the preview crap, I'm gonna go get him tended to. I don't really care what my character looks like. Dang, the sponsor really don't be liking sleep. Oh my gosh, the sponsors never sleep. Okay, I think it's going to be on a video for a minute, so BRB. Move that a little bit. We'll be here when you get back. To all those lurking, if you like the streams, just make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I like it. Hype man Marcus. That's what we like to see. If you're streaming on horizontal and you prefer vertical, that's an option as well. If you're watching on vertical, horizontal is an option. So we are streaming both. Look, Arvin's in class. If I do say so, my thumbnail for this is actually really clean. I'm streaming both for now. We'll see if the streams agree. Sploosh. So slow. I love how close the Pokemon world is that they just all walk into each other's homes. I want to know why they felt the need to make you walk so slowly when you first start the game. Like, that's just a bad user experience, in my opinion. Let's make it look like the entirety of the gameplay is going to be this slow. Seems like a great idea, right? I have not unlocked the ability for uniforms yet, apparently. I'm not ready to go to school yet. I didn't want to. It's a pain. Indeed. Oh yeah, I was talking to a person. Alright, who are we picking to trash can? I'm inclined to pick the duck just so I can trash can it. All right, Marcus. Do you think we're going to get blessed with a first generation starter? Or what's the word? A first spawning Pokemon that's shiny. Like, are we going to go into the Poco path and instantly shine? Or are we in this for a few hours? Also, welcome, Ruben. As much as you want to say yes, you think it's a no? Oh my gosh, there's a funny animator. I think it's NDR or NPR, something like that. That did a spoof video to this. It is so funny. Fletchling gonna be first? I'll take a Fletchling. Unfortunately, we used a Lechonk and a Spidops already on the team. So, I can't reuse from last stream, is one of the rules I'm setting. Oh, I'm definitely picking Quaxley so I can dumpster it. So one of the rules is if I used it in a shiny run last time, I can't use it in this one. So we're hoping for Palmy or Fletchling. We're also going to try to keep it to Scarlet and Violet Pokemon only. Now, if a shiny should appear, I'm going to catch it. But we're going to try to keep Scarlet and Violet Pokemon, Gen 9 Pokemon only, on the team. Like, we're going to take what we can get for the first starter because we have to get out of this area because we have 1 out of the 6 possible spawns that we haven't used before and our Gen 9 Pokemon. So, a little limited. How would I get, like, Annihilate? I would actually take a Fletchling. Fletchling would be dope. Using a Switch 2. More spawns? Yes, it does. Okay, but when can I get rid of my derpy hat? Lay down. Vamos. I was like, are we gonna go? Makes you want to do a fresh playthrough? It's pretty great. Okay, so none of those ones can actually be shiny in that preview. But this one definitely can. You did one for Violet like a week before Switch 2 came out, was hoping to get all the Pokedex complete. I started my Scarlet run the day the Switch 2 came out. I feel like. And I'm still trying to complete the Pokedex. Oh yeah, Scatterbug. Sorry about the screen flickering. That is not the Switch 2's performance. That is my computer having a meltdown. Okay, that's my boundary. Okay, cool. No longer my boundary. My world expanded. No access to picnics, so can't force respawns that way. That was a big fletchling. Okay, I'll remember that piggy on the field there. 2 Tarantula there. Pommy's still hanging out. Okay, what we don't want to see is 2 Tarantula hanging out in this tree. Okay, there's only 1. That's good. Are you still working on the BB decks there, Ruben, or did you give up on it? Get back in bed. $209 of that dex. Nice. Ooh, those are some new spawns. Okay, it's looking statistically more likely that it's going to be a Fletchling, Lechonk, or a Hoppip. Since those are the ones that are spawning here the most. Took a good break though. That's fair. It can be tedious. Maybe a week when the Switch 2 came out, you was just tired of the grind. That's fair. What shiny are we going for first, Marcus? That is a great question. Anything that shines. Because we got to get off a Poco path. But outside of this first Pokemon, everything has to be Gen 9. I would personally prefer a Pommy or a Fletchling for this first one. Feel like that would do work. I definitely do not want or need a Tarantula because I already have both a Tarantula and a Spidops shiny. Found the other one. I found the Tarantula yesterday. Need to make a video for it. But yeah, while I was filling in the pages of my decks, it shined for me. Oh, those I feel like are new. Okay, Scatterbug has a white face. Lechonk is pink. Palmy is pink. Tarantula has a red butt. Fletchling is like a tan color instead of a blue color, and they are about as hard to see the difference of is the famous dress on Google. Is it yellow, or is it gold, or is it white? After the BB Dex is complete, going to do a fresh playthrough of Scarlet and do a Shiny Living Dex. That's what's up. Best of luck, Ruben. Best of luck. That's going to be an undertaking. One that we're currently in. Yeah, definitely looking most probable for a shiny Fletchling. But I don't know as I can say how many Pokemon I've encountered / generated through already. But it's gotta be in the hundreds. I think as Pokemon trainers, it's fun to push yourself to do things that are challenging beyond the gameplay. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially with this game, I've come to find out that like you really don't need to evolve anything. I've been going through and completing the Living Dex in Scarlet and Violet, and I found that the more Pokemon I try to find, the more fully evolved Pokemon I find, and the more I find that you really don't need to level up your Pokemon to complete the Living Dex, or the Pokedex even. You just need to progressively catch their bigger and better form. The only one I haven't had success with, without the DLC, is Scizor. Scizor evolves from Scyther. Apparently in base Scarlet and Violet, there is nowhere to find a Scizor. But there is in the DLC, so it's still doable. Starkiller, your name's not blue there like the other channel. It's not. It is not. Not for any particular reason. other than my laziness. It's doable when you really want to do it. Yep. Where is everyone? That is a great question, Starkiller. Marcus is hanging out on my other stream. But, yeah, I don't know where everybody else is. Maybe they got confused by the vertical stream. Because I am streaming both vertical and horizontal today. Yeah, main channel is not live right now. Oh my gosh, I just got hit with a huge wave of sleepy. That was crazy. I woke up really early. I've been busy today. Oh, for a second, that Lechonk mixed with that Hoppip looked like an Oinkologne. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Why is that spawning here? I would get sleepy when you get here. Yeah. It's only a matter of time, honestly, before I get sleepy. Hey, it's a little pommy. What do you want, cat? Hi. You don't need up there. I think the biggest problem with this shiny hunting and why the start takes so long is we don't have Koraidon to sit on while we run back and forth. So it just feels so slow. Which honestly is kind of okay, because for forcing us to shiny hunt this fletchling situation, it's better that we have to go slow, or else there's a very real possibility we could miss the shiny. Like, that's just a very difficult shiny to distinguish. Okay, we disconnected and reconnected. What that means is, Starkiller, if you and Ruben, if you could find the live stream for the vertical, I'm gonna switch to solely that so that we don't get disconnected completely. So just go to my channel, go to the live tab, and then choose the lower one. There should be two. The top one is going to be horizontal. The bottom one is going to be vertical. Found it. Okay.